jungle.
Is a go. Oh no, okay, yeah, that works too. Audio jungle.
Yeah. My audio, jungle. My E. I can't come up with another one.
Hotel Travago.
Yes. Ooh.
Okay. Okay. The audio check is good. We're good. Welcome back,
The audio
everyone.
is jungled.
To Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. It's been a minute. We
Yeah.
skipped out on you there for
We did.
2 normal stream days. We gave you a week of break so that you could think about everything that happened and catch up, right? If you haven't watched all the other episodes yet.
Or maybe you use your time to say happy birthday to America. That's what we did.
That's true. We did that. We did do that. We are American. People don't know this about us.
True. It's well kept secret. They also don't know what state we live in. Thank goodness. Oh, well, I think we're in the top 10 most populous states, so we're fine.
Yeah, we're good. Anyways, it's someone's murder today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Mahiru last time. We
But
unfortunately.
But who done it? Why done it?
Who done it?
What's
We had a whole big setup before it where we saw several people who are suspicious, who went in and around the area that she was at. I am a little bit sus of Hyoko, I'm not gonna lie.
You think Hyoko got her bestie after they showered together?
I thought about it because we had our time. Our 2 extra no stream days, so I had some time to think about it. I'm starting to think it was all a ploy from the very beginning. I think Hyoko was like, I'm gonna intentionally make it look like I got close to Mahiru so that 1, it'll be easy to get her because I'll be getting close to her and she'll let her guard down, and 2, other people wouldn't suspect it because they would have thought that I was getting close to her. With a lack of any evidence as to how this has been done or why it has been done so far, that's my current running theory. But obviously things could change. But no, I haven't. No, we haven't unlocked another island yet. So, but we're gonna after this trial. So I'm gonna get to do either next stream or the stream after that. We're gonna get to do Magical Girl Monomi again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's see. But what about the video game? I guess we'll find out.
Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. And she was always straightforward. Towards us and toward herself. She was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiru? Why? Why did this happen to her? The muscles in my face stiffened and grew hard. Darkness clouded my vision. My legs started to wobble and I instinctively placed my hand against the wall. Damn it! Hey, Hajime. Before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We're having a lot of fun. But why?
Are you kidding me?
Why did something like this happen? Someone tell me! I obviously don't know what's going on either.
Oh!
Huh? Yup, fair. Alright. Now's not the time to make bubbles! Hurry and get the others! Ibuki instantly left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had to change and whatnot. It must have taken some time. But I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numbed. My emotions were also numbed. Within me, Various layers were peeling off. My senses started to return around the time that I realized the others were already here.
Huh?
What the hell is this? Eek! Why, Mayu?
The girls were standing outside the door leading to the beach, their faces pale with terror.
Something like this.
For heaven's sake, what in the world is going on? With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling toward the beach house. Until a voice stopped them.
Hold it.
Hold on a sec.
What?
Those things beneath you. Be careful not to step on them. Beneath.
See?
You know, the footprints in front of that door? They're footprints leading out of the beach house, right? That's probably an important clue. So don't step on them.
Huh?
If you mean evidence...
Monokuma mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class trial.
What the?
Another class trial? I mean, yeah.
You serious?
Then, are you saying this is...
That's right.
One of you guys killed her!
Lies.
Killed? That's impossible!
Hey,
It's not like an accident or something?
Like.
If you guys think that's an accident, that still means this death was caused by someone else's actions, right?
Was it established in this one or the last, or Danganronpa 1, where it was like, even if you killed them on accident, it would still count, and you would still be blackened?
I think that was the first one.
I think that was established in the first one.
In other words.
That also counts as a legitimate murder.
Yep.
Though such deaths fall into a gray area, on this island, I will make sure it's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that's not considered a murder.
What about natural causes?
You heard him. Woohoo! Well, it's impossible to get sick and die on this island. Not when Monami takes such good care of people.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which...
Please hit her.
I don't like this.
There it is! The silent treatment attack! This is like the #1 thing that hurts me! Well, fine! I'm not gonna lose to your bashing! I've decided to become a tough kid! This is the worst. Once again, this horrible nightmare. Another victim, and it's all because of Monokuma.
No way.
Jeez, it's not my fault. Huh? Then whose fault is it, you ask?
That's what we gotta figure out.
Yoo-hoo!
To find out, we hold the class trial.
So.
Let's begin already. No whining, just begin already.
It's the Monokuma file!
I love it every time. This should start to feel familiar.
Do your best.
Now then, do your very best to investigate. I'll see you later at the class trial. Class trial. Investigation.
Get out of here, we got a job to do.
This is horrible. It's just too horrible.
Okay, well, we still gotta do it, so get out of here. Then you should have just stopped the murder before it occurred. Don't you have that kind of power? No, her stick got broken.
Osho broke.
Yep.
That... I did have the power before he appeared.
Perhaps.
Even if she tried to stop it. Judging from Monokuma and Monami's relationship, there's no doubt she'd get stopped herself. Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the surveillance cameras. The only thing I can rely on are these ears, but they can only hear about 3 times that of a normal person.
Oh,
So basically,
You have no idea what's happening on this island in the first place. I'm just the worst. A powerless rabbit like me is the worst.
mushroom.
There she goes. Hey, now's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do?
We should investigate.
Do we have to do it again?
Yes.
That cruel thing. We have to do it again.
I'm not repeating myself.
why?
I cannot believe it. Mahiru was killed by one of us.
Damn it!
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Investigating the class trial? Seriously, I'm done. Everyone feels the same, but we can't do anything else. We can't. Sorry, I made myself laugh. But we can't do anything else except do it. And there's no way we can just ignore the reason Mahiru was killed.
Hey,
Yeah, the only thing we can do is investigate.
All right, you two, you're gonna be the power couple of this.
'cause it's
The
bad.
power thruple.
No, what? Who's 3?
You'll see.
What? It's Nagito.
True.
Oh no, I just remembered the bit we had about him being a cuck.
Yeah, true. I forgot about that.
that.
Oh no. I saw something crazy last night. I'll have to tell you about it afterwards. 'Cause we should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive.
Chiaki.
Well,
The killer has their reasons. I understand that. It was the same for Teruteru too. It's really all Monokuma's fault. I understand that too. But even so,
I would not have pinned them pulling the gamer being like basically the Kyoko stand-in in this one.
hey, they know their audience. They're
I'll
complimenting
never
gamers.
allow it.
We should never forgive killing.
Or honestly, maybe she could be more attributed to Makoto in the sense of her being like, I'll never forgive them. We should always remember them, yada yada yada.
That is true.
An improvement upon the original. She usually has her head in the clouds. So for her to say something like that, I don't know if she does, Hajime. I think she's like thinking all the time in there. I think she's constantly got the numbers being crunched at all times. She just doesn't say it out loud.
Yep.
She probably can't forgive this at all. But that's true of me too.
Understood.
Regardless, everyone is going to die if we don't do it. In order for us all to survive, we must do it.
Well, not everyone. The Blackened would get to live.
I'm gonna do it!
That voice line makes me laugh too. Okay.
What? I'm gonna do it? What?
Yes, because it's like, don't do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's what I think every time. Oh, then let's do this.
Perhaps.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death.
I understand. If everyone's doing it, I'll do it too. But please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself down a little.
Yeah, we should probably like also go get all the others and inform them.
They got it.
Okay.
Also, I'll go and tell the others who aren't here about this.
You're right. If all you heard was the announcement, you won't know where the murder took place.
I shall excuse myself for now.
Hey,
Then, let's begin. Who killed Mahiru Koizumi? Why was she killed? We gotta find out and solve this already.
I don't know why, but that gave me Umineko deja vu, that line she just said. That's right. We have to do it. It's the only way.
Investigation start.
I don't want to do this, but that's more the reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who can do this. First, I need to take a look at the Monokuma file.
Why'd Schrager say Ponga Champ?
I don't know, he's weird. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. Dang, she only weighed 101 pounds. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. The cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries, and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. Around 3 p.m. That's the time Kazuichi and I arrived at the diner. Then, if we had just gone to the beach house instead...
Magic.
No. Now's not the time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. And then, I'm gonna find out the truth behind Mahiru's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. Okay. Let's get testimonies, I suppose.
Yep.
That's weird. What do you mean? Well, I wanted to calm myself a little, so I thought about getting a drink from that refrigerator. When I opened it a few days ago, I'm pretty sure there was a larger variety of drinks. Yeah, there's stuff in the trash can now.
Man.
Well, I guess I'm just imagining things. I mean, who cares about drinks right now, huh? What are you talking about? Seriously, it's okay. I've resolved it on my own, so just drop it. What the heck? You started it.
I gotta be honest. I think I need to go get. I'm like Mahiru. I need to get my head checked.
Yeah?
Bro said refrigerator, and my mind said, yeah, alligator. I was very confused in that scene. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, anyway. It was bad. Anyway. I will never forgive killing.
However,
Chiaki seemed quite different from her usual self. She must feel very strongly about killing.
Didn't she like do this last time too?
She did. I can't remember if it was at the trial or not, but she did put up a fuss once before.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys just aren't paying attention to Chiaki. I think that it's not just Chiaki. There's no way anyone would forgive something like this.
I guess you're right.
I might forgive it. No, I'm kidding.
perhaps.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She will want us to reveal the truth behind her death.
However,
But what she really wanted... She probably wanted to spend time with all of us peacefully, without something like this happening. Mahiru. This is too weird. Something this weird should only happen in song lyrics.
That's not what I wanted. Well, maybe there's a clue inside this trash can. That's what I thought, but there's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. This isn't suspicious at all, considering that Soda just told us he thought there were more drinks in the thing a couple days ago. I guess it's not that easy, huh? Trash can has been added to the Truth Bolt secondary handbook. What does that say? Jorobum? Jorobumi?
Yeah, I don't know.
how suspicious.
What is this? This is suspicious, I think.
Did you find some kind of clue?
See?
You know the footprints from earlier? They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right?
Oh, that.
Well,
Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But these footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house.
Hey,
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too.
You did?
At first, I tried to go into the beach house from the door facing the road, but it didn't open. So I went around and tried to go in from the beachside door.
You couldn't go inside from the roadside door because Mahiru's body was blocking it, right?
And that's when I noticed those footprints. The footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like they belong to one person.
Someone's footprints leading out of the beach house, huh? That's definitely suspicious.
huh?
Now that you mention it, Peko said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be...
Oh my god, again with the it's Peko, I hate her, it's Peko.
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I do not know anything about this beach.
Maybe.
Is that really true?
but still,
But these footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel.
I will say they did look like shoe footprints, which I mean, I guess, Peko could have like put shoes back on, but I was gonna say if she was swimming, she probably wasn't wearing shoes.
Swim shoes. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from the shore to the tunnel.
Huh?
Then, whose footprints are these?
it appears.
It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. Sorry, we got a compliment in chat and it made me feel happy. Thank you. Oh.
We try.
Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think?
Yeah, it's probably an extremely important clue. Footprints on the beach has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook.
Yeah, very
Okay,
strange.
that's all the people.
Oh my gosh.
That's so much.
Sensory overload.
Yeah.
The alligator.
There's a lot of drinks inside the refrigerator, but compared to the last time, I feel like there's less drinks. People take a lot of drinks from here? I wonder. Not only that, the only drinks left in here look either sweetened or colored.
Yeah, it looks like it's out of Joe Bamba or whatever those are in there.
They look unhealthy. Wasn't there, didn't someone, am I crazy? Didn't someone say something where they were like, something about a healthy soda or something, or am I losing my mind? It's been a minute since we played this.
I can't remember. Yeah, it's been too long since our last time we played.
Okay,
I don't
the closet's
remember
open.
now.
The closet's open. The closet door is half open. The last time I came here, that wasn't the case. That's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside here too. Is it gonna? Oh, okay, it's gonna force me to go in. Dang it! Oh, look at all those
Bigger than I
wetsuits.
thought.
This
Oh yeah.
is a pretty spacious walk-in closet. For a second, my brain read that as suspicious, and I was about to be like, "What do you mean? What do you mean this is suspicious?" There's so much crap on the shelves and floor. Only one person could stand in here. But if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay in here. Oh, I can't click the monitor. That like never happens. There's a lot of stuff jammed onto the shelves, even surfboards and a surfboard case. But they're not put away properly at all. 2 boards are stuffed onto one shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. And there's also an empty surfboard case as well. Jeez, how careless. Okay, no, I thought that was a different thing. Nope, it's just the same thing. Okay, there were 2 over on this side. Gummy? Huh? There's something on the floor. This yellow thing is a gummy candy. Finding candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. Man, that's crazy, right? That's crazy that it's just, you know, just a gummy candy. There's no one we could possibly connect a gummy candy back to on this island. If it's connected to the incident, did someone drop this while they were inside the closet?
Sorry, that was me. I left
Yellow
it.
gummy has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I guess that's the only thing that caught my eye inside this closet. There was another thing to look at! Okay, I thought it was gonna make me leave. Flotation devices, snorkels, nets. There are also some paint supplies, too. There's not much else that could be related to the incident. Okay. I can look at the camera!
But not the monitor.
It's one of those ominous surveillance cameras. Someone must be monitoring us. There's no way they're watching us for our safety. Okay. I thought it might be special.
Okay, that's closet covered.
The gummy. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell what I can click.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Bloodstain, bat, Mahiru's body, mask, roadside door, shower room. Okay, let's go from right to left.
Yeah,
here.
so just pick
Shower.
There you go.
So
If
this
they find
is the
a
shower
system.
room. There's a notice on the door. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's being repaired or under construction. Something like that.
That's right. The shower's being repaired, so water won't come out.
I thought we got rid of you.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, is that still her talking? 'Cause she like asked a question to herself. No, she's just really pathetic. Okay.
Yep.
But what about hot water? Well, that's impossible too.
If the shower is out of order, then isn't it just a waste of space?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me. So I never got around to fixing it.
What the heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing?
You're so evil.
Anyways, it's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. Oh, your doubtful eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice.
You must have read my mind.
Think what you want of me. I've already given up.
Got it?
But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of despair. I promise I will help with that.
So can you fix the shower? What help? You're doing the opposite. Well, I wouldn't say she's doing the opposite. She's just like not really doing anything. She's Oh well.
Yeah.
Anyway, it looks like the shower room is definitely out of order. And if the magical girl Monomi thing is to be believed, she did actually defeat the Mono Beast, which I feel like is like probably a gross exaggeration of what happened, but but I guess I should check the inside too. Shower room has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Okay, so I suppose if I click on that again, it'll probably take me in. What about the roadside door? Mahiru was leaning against this door, so I couldn't open it. Okay. The Mask, the hit movie, the hit comedy movie.
Yes.
Huh? What's this? Is this a mask? Someone trying to, like, hide their face while they did the deed?
But why?
Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods? Regardless, why is this even here?
Could it be?
Did the killer wear that to conceal their face?
No, they totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask, but what if they didn't want the person they were killing to see them? What if they didn't want them to feel bad? A gaudy mask?
Maybe.
That mask! You've seen this? Oh no. Sorry, I inhaled and it didn't go well. Calm down. Get it out.
Sunwitch Asperito! It's a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% in my country!
Oh my goodness.
90.
An anime that has a viewership of over 90%? Is Sonya's country really alright?
It cannot be.
That wasn't alright like the word alright. It was alright like are they alright in the head?
Yeah.
Could it be? Was that mask placed next to the body?
This is the dang, what was it with Hifumi in the last game again? It's the weird, pudgy princess.
The little
whatever her name
angel,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
If that is true, could it be?
Could it be what?
I am sorry.
Oh, please give me some time.
For reasons unknown, Sonya rushed out of the beach house.
You know he's not here, so I'll say it for him. Bullying a girl, Hajime? Not cool.
What's with her?
It appears.
It looks like she knows something. If that's the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it.
Which will be halfway through the class trial when it becomes pivotal information that will cause a turning point. For Sonya to be so worked up, it must be something big. I wonder what she knows. Pretty anime girl mask has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. The bat. Oh, I suppose I could have clicked the bloodstain too. According to the Monokuma file, the fatal blow was dealt to Mahiru with a blunt object. That blunt object. It's this metal bat, right? Huh? This metal bat.
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Well, no, she's played the game, so she knows already. Okay. Huh?
Well,
There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day.
You would be the only person it would make sense to know that information without having gone and played the game. Yup.
That girl was killed with a blow from a metal bat, just like Mahiru.
Do you think this is what anime looks like to them?
That'd be funny if true.
hey.
Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about that metal bat?
No. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it. But did you play it too? She did go play it.
And I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. In order to solve the mystery behind Mahiru's death, we probably need to solve that game's mystery too.
But even if you solved the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. I mean, it started ambiguously, and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's wrong.
That's because you haven't beaten the game.
Oh, we gotta go do more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Beaten? I finished the game with a game over, but were you able to beat it?
I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten.
She's the ultimate gamer, Hajime. What do you take
That's
her
true.
for?
That's true.
So, what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game?
Look up IGN guide, man. I don't know.
That's not gonna help you. That's not. I can't stop thinking about that for some reason. But for now, I should focus on this investigation. So, it's okay to say that the metal bat is absolutely the murder weapon, right? It's gonna be something where, like, in the game it's revealed that it's not the murder weapon at all. Metal bat has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, bloodstain. It looks like she was dragged to the door. There's a bloodstain on the floor, and they're streaked as if she crawled through them. Or that too, she could have like not been completely dead and crawled, which makes that even more sad.
Yeah.
They're probably streaked from when Mahiru tried to run away during the attack.
What if she did it? Oh, I'm not gonna say it because that might be true, and I'm just now remembering it. So never mind. I'll let you come to the conclusion if you do.
So, she used all her energy to crawl away and took her last breath as she was leaning against the door.
Did she do that intentionally to make it so that the person had to leave so that they would have footprints?
I don't know. That's what I was gonna say though, but I don't remember if that's right
was
or not.
intelligent, so
She was a smart one. She was a
guess I
smart
might as
cookie.
well check the inside of the shower room too. What's it gonna look like in here? Oh,
Oh,
hi. I didn't realize this is where you went. Nice. This is a really nice, really spacious shower room. If it's this huge, you could also use it as a dressing room. That's probably the intended purpose. But changing in the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rule. Actually, the bathroom is technically not considered part of the beach house. No, okay. There's a window. It's small, but maybe you could crawl out of it somehow. Well, it probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it. But I can't seem to take my mind off of it.
it's yellow.
However, the ceiling is really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. What if someone used it not to leave, but to enter? It's so high that even if I stretched out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. And not just that, it's an iron barred window. If that's the case. Yeah, but it looks like it's on a hinge. You could probably just... Yeah, it'd be impossible to go in and out through there.
What?
What? Are you still thinking about that window?
I haven't spoken a word to you since I've been in here. How did you know that? How did you... Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through there.
Leave it to me.
All right, I got it. I'll pitch in and help you out.
She's gonna do a standing high jump. Huh?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. Check the window for you.
Never mind. Pitch in and help? Feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping. Don't ruin this for yourself, Hajime.
I'll pick you up.
If you don't hurry up, I'll punch you.
Okay, never mind. Now you gotta do it because you're gonna get beat up if you don't. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine. I'll just leave it to you.
Don't worry, my panties are clean.
I wasn't worried until you said that. I see. That's good. I let out a deep sigh. Then bent over under the window.
All right.
As she shouted, Akane jumped onto my shoulders.
Keep it together.
Keep your composure,
Hey,
Hajime.
your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
You're a lot heavier than I
Do not say that.
Jeez. Well, despite her slender frame, Hajime, she's got 2 weights that are...
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like,
See?
every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah,
Guys,
I
time
don't
and place.
trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and
Wait,
give me
what
full
the-
body massages.
What?
Whoa! Whoa!
What?
Holy moly!
Wait a minute.
Okay, I didn't expect a trauma dump right now, Akane, although it sounds like you don't really consider it trauma, but...
Holy moly!
What
happened?
I
Where
shouldn't
am
have asked.
I? I gotta go
how's
back to the
window?
alligator.
So how's the window after that?
Let's see. I see. So that's what happened.
Yeah?
Did you
Oh
find
my
anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
With Akane on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high that I started to worry. I'm genuinely surprised he could get her up
This
that
iron
far, I'm
bar
not
ain't
gonna
even
lie.
pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy.
That's what I said.
See?
But the way
My
the
head can fit
hinges
through, no
are,
problem.
can you only do it from the inside?
Well, that's like the window. The iron
That's
bar
true.
was on the inside of it, so you could like push the iron bar open. But if the window opens out like that, that would also still be like,
I don't know.
It's not impossible to go in and out of that window.
Yep.
Don't copy my girlfriend.
True.
Can't say a short word in repetition twice. That's her thing. That's...
Mm-hmm.
Hakane jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin.
Isn't this a big discovery?
But the problem is, how are they able to reach that window? Palm tree. Right.
Even if I jump, I can't really reach it.
Oh, they're still thinking about someone like leaving from inside. Okay. Yeah, I'm on a different playing field.
But if two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right?
That's true too. That's true too. If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
Accomplice?
That's you just said it. You brought it up, Akane. You
Sounds like a big word. Is it the name of a kung fu master?
You're so pretty. But even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as the step stool would still be inside.
Like,
But if you really think about, just one person could get out of here without help, right?
Huh? Really? She's the same character type as Hina, but in like a different execution, because she's athletic and stupid, but she's like meathead stupid, whereas Hina was like, how do I even say it without it sounding bad? Hina, okay. This is the only word I can think of to describe it. Hina was like bimbo stupid.
I've been thinking about it. I feel like Akane has more wisdom, but Hina had more intelligence. D&Dify it.
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, like,
I got it.
freaking ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls no problem, right?
Case in point. She's technically not wrong, but she just said it in
She's
the
got
dumbest
the
way
spirit.
possible. Yeah. Huh. Just as I thought. It looks difficult to go in and out through that window.
What the heck? And I even took the time to lend you my wisdom.
No way.
Oh, look at that.
No
That's
way.
crazy.
Pissed me off.
You're the one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help.
Oh no, you're gonna get beat up anyways, Hajime.
You.
Huh.
It's such a waste of time to help you out. All you saw are my panties.
No, I didn't.
Oh well. It's not like it's the end of the world.
I'm telling you, I didn't look at them. Did you want to? No, okay. All you gotta do is get my friend rating up.
True, actually.
Iron barred window has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Okay, that was a
Collect
lot.
6 hope fragments from me.
I guess that's pretty much everything I noticed in this shower room. Oh, is there anything else? There is the toilet.
Toilet.
There's a toilet, but you can't really use it as a step stool. I can look at both the monitor and the thing in here. One of the monitors, Monokuma is kind of... Okay. It's one of the monitor surveillance cameras, someone's monitor. Okay. And I didn't actually talk to her straight up. I just looked at the iron bars, so let's talk to her.
Yeah. I took the time to lend you in my wisdom, but in the end, all you saw was my panties.
Dang it, that means there was dialogue we missed. Oh well, it must not have been important if they were willing to... Like I said, I didn't look at them! Seriously. Please don't tell the others about that. They'll misunderstand me. I can see it right now in the trial. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna bring up the window and she's gonna be like, oh yeah, when Hajime saw my panties.
You can see it flash to Chiaki and she just goes, Hajime.
Yeah. Okay. Beach house.
I think that's all that's here.
I believe
Right?
so. Yeah, it looks like it.
Let's see if it'll let you leave.
Okay. True, if there was something else. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That'd still be things I haven't investigated here yet. What? What? You're gonna have to help me, game. You're gonna have to give me some assistance here. I don't know what I haven't looked at.
Have you clicked on Mahiru? I can't remember.
No, I did not. You're right. She's lost all life in her body. It's as if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mahiru I knew? I see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to the high-spirited Mahiru. But we don't have time to wallow in sentiment. There's no way I can just stand here. I slapped both my hands onto my cheeks and faced Mahiru's body one more time. That was a hard slap.
Yeah.
Mahiru was leaning against the beach house door that leads to the road. If she leaned onto the door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mahiru tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl to the door. Evidence can be seen in the bloodstains on the floor. They're streaked as if she crawled through them. Okay, they're gonna put that together before we even get to the trial then, I guess. Hajime is.
Good.
So, she used all her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door, and took her last breath. For someone as headstrong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. Monokuma file number 2 has been updated in your handbook. Check the Toothfloat section to review it. I guess I've finished all the investigating I can, but there's still not enough. Just from the clues here, I don't think I have enough to find the truth. Yeah, we need to go talk to everyone. We need to get more alibis.
Hopefully it won't kick you out, because I think there's something I forgot to tell you about.
Is there a Monokuma in here somewhere?
I think there is one somewhere.
Okay. Looks like I should try investigating that again to find out why Mahiru got killed. Twilight Syndrome murder case. Girl E was killed in that game by a single blow from a metal bat. Metal bat. That's the same weapon that was used to kill Mahiru. There's no way that was just a coincidence, right?
Actually,
In truth, this game's theme is a missing link. You know, it's a recurring theme for mysteries, right? It's kind of like a hidden connection.
A missing link. If that's the killer's motive for killing this time, then that mystery must be hidden inside that game. Plus, the person who might know about that mystery is standing right next to me. Yep. I should ask her about it. Okay, I don't think it's gonna kick me out then just yet, because it might be like you can also talk to Chiaki. Okay.
You gotta go in the closet.
I was about to say, out of all the places I would have thought it would be in the closet. Okay. Where are you, you little rascal? Where are you hiding this time? Don't be stupid like last time, Levi.
Audience, don't help him. Don't help him, okay?
There you are.
Dang.
Hiding in the edges.
I've been found.
Give me those coins.
There's only one more. We'll get to it later.
Okay.
One more for this chapter, I suppose.
Alright, let's hit up Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki. I have something I want to ask you. Are you okay right now?
Are you done investigating here already?
Huh? I think I've finished investigating once through.
Yep.
Then let's go.
Oh, she already knows. Go?
So,
You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? Then I think you should actually play it yourself.
let's go.
So, let's go.
Yeah, you're right. With Chiaki leading, I left the beach house
That was close.
and headed over to Jabberwock Park, where that unsettling arcade machine was placed. But I never expected that person to be waiting here. It's gonna be like Nagito.
That'd be my guess. Hey,
Who let him out?
Hello there.
Oh, I'm Nagito. That's right. It's been so
Yeah.
long since I've had to be Nagito.
Mm-hmm.
Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. I'm glad you guys are doing well.
Who let the cuck out? Nagito. We told
They
you.
said it.
We told you we didn't want you around
Oh.
us.
He said that like it was like Perry the Platypus. That was crazy. Nagito Komaeda.
Akomaeda?
Yeah,
Nagito Komaeda?
that was awesome.
It feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you two like this.
I You're not beating the cuck allegations, man. Even though we haven't spoken for just a few days.
Why?
That's a new voice line. I like that one. Why are you here?
Well, there's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently Mahiru got killed this time. Yeah, bud, we've been looking into it. Jeez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. For her to be killed, if only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it. Amazing. But still, you guys will be able to shine because this outcome is full of despair, right? Yeah. We're here for the game, not you. That's right. No matter how dark the despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for Mahiru. This is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome despair this time?
Looks like you feel no remorse.
Jeez. As usual, he's acting so crazy he's almost pissing me off. Almost? Wow, I'm surprised at your restraint, Hajime.
True.
He's over here like, it's a good thing Mahiru died, and you're like, he's almost making me angry. Almost.
Almost.
Not quite. So why are you here? Who told you about Mahiru?
Now.
You don't have to make a scary face. I'll tell you, you know. Monomi.
It's Monami!
Of course. You're the worst. I'm starting to hate you, and I've played this game.
You're the worst. Okay.
Okay. Yes, it was me.
I keep going through cycles of being like, I hate her, and then feeling bad for her because she's like self-defeating, right? She thinks she's helping, but she's not at all.
Yeah. Oh.
Why'd you untie Nagito without anyone's permission?
Did I do bad?
Yes!
I just wanted everyone to get along. And, cooperate.
This was after she was told by Soda and the gang where they were like, don't let him leave. We've got him tied up in there. And we don't want him to leave.
the class trial.
Yes.
She knows what he did.
Yes. She just wants everyone to get along.
Love, man.
There's no way we'll get along. You already know what kind of guy he is.
But fighting among friends is what Monokuma wants you guys to do.
I really don't think anyone considers him a friend after the last class trial, Monomi.
Now.
Hajime, you should forgive her. Monomi is making a valid point too. Shut up! Shut up! This isn't about you. You have no right to say that! But now's not the time for friends to fight. There's gonna be a class trial for Mahiru, right?
That's right!
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
That's right. That's why everyone must work together and have Monokuma.
Enough! Enough already! Just go away already.
Understood.
Nagito, you too. Hurry up and get lost.
Man.
Well, I'm a little lonely, but I guess I'll do that. I already saw the true ending of that game, so there's really no reason for me to be here. True ending?
Now then.
So, although I might be a little late, I too will go do some investigating for a while. I'll try to be useful in my own way, well.
Who do you want to be useful to? The killer or us?
That's what I was about to say, Chiaki, you already know. Isn't it obvious? I will always be on the side of hope. The more I talk to him, the creepier he gets. The more I listen to him, the more I don't understand him. If he didn't exist, the situation would be a lot easier to deal with, yeah? Damn it!
Hey, hey.
We gotta have someone to give us a challenge. We got.
Hajime, let's just move on and start the game.
You're right. Anything more to say besides that? Hey, can I ask you something? Is there a walkthrough for this game? IGN. IGN.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no, that upset her. I feel like I'm just gonna repeat the second day and fourth day again, and then get a game over. So if there's a walkthrough, could you tell me about it?
Well,
When you get a game over, that's the walkthrough.
Chiaki, this is your chance to do the thing that people do on dates where like the guy usually like gets behind the girl and helps her. Now you can do that with Hajime.
Nope,
You can, like-
she's the ultimate gamer. She's embodying get good mentality.
She's gonna be like, you just have to do it, Hajime.
Hajime, get good. Havale.
No!
Sorry.
Oh. Chiaki, if she was in 2025, she would be liberal. No, she would be conservative. Chiaki in 2025, I am quite fond of Hollow Knight.
I am very excited for Silk Song.
Yeah, I can't. Huh? What do you mean?
want me to tell you?
Do you want me to tell you? I'll tell you if you want. There's a hidden command.
A hidden command?
See?
You should have seen it too. You know, that thing that was displayed on the game over screen?
Did I miss it? Is that... Down 5. Oh, it was telling me to do that. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, if I did it, it probably wouldn't have done anything, but...
Yeah.
Are you talking about the message that says down 5? I thought it was, like, supposed to be, like, 5 people were dead or something.
That's right.
Just so you know, that doesn't mean you're down 5 drinks or something.
Dang it!
It means you have to press down 5 times.
Then the hidden command is...
Yep.
You just have to press the down button 5 times when you're on the title screen.
I wonder which one the game's gonna consider my down button since we've been having the Xbox stuff.
If you do that, you should be able to go to the real game.
So that's the trick. Just as expected of the ultimate gamer.
Nope.
Nope. It doesn't have anything to do with being a gamer. This is just... You either get it or you don't.
You get good. You get...
In fact, Nagito got it on his own, so it looks like he managed to beat the game. Come on, give it a try.
Aren't you lucky, Hajime, that she's your closest pal right now? Yeah, I got it. You almost got bad luck because it was almost Nagito.
I loved how she shut him down. He was like, "Oh, I want to compliment you since you helped me out," and she was
No.
like, "No, you're just kind of dumb." But
Yeah.
that was awesome.
I need to press down 5 times on the title screen. All right, let's do this. Open the new door to Twilight Syndrome murder case. Please press down 5 times with your own hands. Okay, it took the up, down, left, right arrows.
Ooh,
The screen changed. She was right.
Yep.
creepy. This is the real game. Twilight Syndrome Murder Cases Truth Edition.
I should start it up. I need to find out why this is a motive. It'll start if I press the start button, right? Now then, let's begin Twilight Syndrome murder case. Please press the start button with your own hands.
I'm vibing to the beat.
Now loading. We open with a specific murder case, a tragic killing that occurred within the grounds of the academy that the girls attended. Based on their understanding of the crime scene, the police ruled that the incident was the work of a pervert who snuck into the school grounds. However, there was a secret behind that incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. The students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved with the incident, so they tried to hide the fact that they were the first to discover it. However, tragedy befell those girls. Several days after the incident, one of the 5 girls, Girl E, is murdered by someone. What in the world happened at this once peaceful academy? By playing the missing first day and third day, you will be able to understand that mystery. All of the answers you seek are hidden in this Truth Edition. Will you be able to reach the truth?
Mm-mm.
Now then, let's start with the first day, when it all began.
I don't remember who did what things, so probably just gonna.
Yeah, we'll just bounce off,
We'll suss
off
it
of
out.
each other again.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry for keeping you all waiting.
Geez, we're gonna go home late because we had to wait for Slowpoke Girl A.
Come on, Girl B. You don't have to be that mad.
Oh. Hey, don't go taking photos without permission. People might mistake us for good friends.
Dang.
I'm not your friend.
What? There's no way I'd ever be friends with a nasty, trashy pig shit like you. I think I know who this is.
I took a drink. I took a drink. God. Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, well, hi, Yoko.
That would also be. Ta-ha! The way Girl B treats people, even loan sharks looking to collect would get sick to their stomachs.
Huh? Is Girl E here yet?
Ah, apparently she forgot something. She told us to wait just a little longer.
Oh, it's me.
She can't find her school swimsuit.
Why did I default for Girl C into my David Lynch voice? I don't know. I did the, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
It is Friday. Her swimsuit, huh? Maybe it got stolen?
Okay. Because Mahiru was like, oh, I'm not really feeling well, so I don't necessarily want to go. And Mahiru has to be Girl E because Girl E's the one that got murdered.
Stolen?
You don't know? A pervert has been spotted in the area recently.
Kazuichi.
Hehe, you should be super careful, Girl A. A chubby weakling like you makes the perfect prey.
Who does she? Does she call Mikan fat all the time?
She calls Mikan a lot.
She
all
calls
the
Mikan
time.
a lot. Yeah. Maybe Girl A's Mikan.
Hey, stop it. Girl A's getting really scared.
Yahaha! It's fun to bully Girl A.
Okay, Girl A's Mikan. Girl A's.
What was that sound?
It sounded like glass breaking.
Crazy that like we've technically done like switch ups with characters.
Yeah,
Yes.
true. It sounds like it came from the second floor. Let's go. Oh.
Wait for me, guys.
Can I? Oh, I can't run over.
I was gonna say, I was like, dang.
Sorry.
One.
Can I look at more? Preparation room. No, it's not gonna let me. 1B. Why does it let me go this far? Why is?
Oh.
Oh, because there's more
One
stairs.
again.
This is the art room. Looks like that sound just now came from the second floor.
Let me. Give it. Nope. How do I?
It might not let you go up those stairs
Gosh
because
dang
they're
it.
the
God.
second stairs.
Look at that stride.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I
Uma
think it's just
Musume.
I'm not figuring out. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Oh, girly, that'd be you.
Okay.
True.
Girl E,
What happened? Okay, I'm actually girly, so like I'll do.
I don't know. I walked by the front in the music room just now, and then I suddenly heard the sound of glass breaking.
Is someone in there?
That's what I think, but I think the door is locked. I can't get it open.
Dang. How hard are you trying to get it open?
You're right. It's locked. Did someone lock it from the inside? Is someone really in there?
If we use the key from the teacher's lounge, we can open this door, right?
I'll go to the teacher's lounge and get the key to the music room. The teachers are probably gone by now, so I'm sure we can bring the key over in secret. But I have a bad feeling about this. I found the key. Nobody was there, so it was super easy to get.
Then let's open it right away.
Creak.
Okay.
Girl A, you lead the way.
Huh? Me?
Come on, hurry, hurry.
Sorry, I'm thinking about this, and does this imply that they also found someone who's dead? Are there two people dead? No, because we've seen everyone. We've seen everyone since then, right?
Have we?
Have we? Oh gosh. Is there someone else who's been dead this whole time?
I don't know. Keep going. Also true, Jose. Piano.
Someone's laying on the floor.
This... She's not laying down. She's dead.
Dad? That's impossible. Why? Ah!
Lower your voice. They might still be nearby.
Nearby?
I mean, this looks like someone murdered her. Murdered? Huh? Seriously, shut up. What's gonna happen if the killer notices us?
Sorry, I was yawning.
What should we do? What should we do? What should I do?
I see. So that's what happened. I found it. The killer's escape route.
Well, if this many people found a body, though, then it should have done a body discovery thing. So maybe this is just like... This is just for the purpose of the exposition.
Escape route? Could it be?
Oh, I'm in control.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're investigating, yeah.
The window is broken.
The sound we heard from the entrance hall was probably the window breaking. Someone probably locked the music room door from the inside, and after killing this girl, they broke the window and escaped outside. Looks like she got hit by something when she died, but I can't seem to find anything bloody here.
Kind of giving it a little bit of young Ava.
Huh?
For the voice, you're kind of giving it a little bit of young Ava. I can hear it in there.
True. I'm trying to invoke AI voice. Okay. I'm giving it like weird intonation. What happened to the weapon? Did the killer take it? So, the killer just ran out the window?
But if they just wanted to run away, they could have opened the window. Why did they have to break it? They were probably trying to leave in a hurry. Look, there's evidence. The fish tank by the window is tipped over, and all the gravel is scattered.
They must have accidentally tipped it over when they were frantically trying to get away.
Broken fish tank has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. I don't know why that one took so slow.
It's really slow.
It's not too high to jump from the second floor, so maybe they thought it'd be safer than using the hallway. But is that really it?
I mean, to lock the door, you'd have to either lock it from inside the music room or use the lounge key.
Oh, when I went to get the music room key, it was in the teacher's lounge.
So the killer wouldn't have had time to return the key before they broke the window. Then, the door could have been locked from the inside. That means the killer was inside the music room. Also, to get outside from the music room, they'd need to have passed by us in the entrance hall. But we didn't see anyone pass by. Which means the killer's only escape route was this window.
Killer's escape route has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
It's probably that pervert I heard about. The one who snuck inside the school grounds.
Huh?
My school swimsuit was stolen. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Then, the pervert who stole Girl E's school swimsuit also murdered that girl over there. They probably locked the music room so they could rape her, but she ended up resisting.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So, they frantically tried to get away, broke the window, and escaped?
Stolen school swimsuit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Isn't it bad if we stay here much longer? I mean, I don't want to get involved in something like this, and the killer might still be around, too.
That's bad! Uber bad! We better hurry up and run!
But don't we have to report this to the police? Don't you know what happens when you report this kind of stuff to the police? You become the prime suspect just because you found the body first. I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, it'd be best if we left this room how we found it. Just lock the door, leave everything how it was.
Hey, please wait. Don't leave me.
Girl D? Oh. Girl D was thinking.
Third day.
I'm Girl D.
Girl D. Sorry, did I make you wait? So what's up? You asked me to meet here. Don't tell me you're gonna confess your love to me. Huh? What happened? I want you to look at this photo. On the day of the incident, I found this when I peeked into the next door classroom as I was going home. And I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think these broken vase pieces mean?
Or is Mahiru Girl D, because Girl D's the photographer. And it's a red herring.
But then who's Girl E?
That sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of a window breaking. What is this? I don't know anything about this vase. And if that's the case, the killer didn't escape from the window. Seriously, I don't know anything. It's okay. I made sure to throw it away. Huh? If anyone found it, you'd be in trouble, right, girlie? Are you trying to blackmail me? Of course not. That's not what this is about. If there's something you're hiding from me, I want you to say it. I mean, we're friends, right?
Oh no.
Don't look forward to the next day.
Oh no. Mahiru found something out. And that got her killed.
You didn't say anything either. I knew, I knew that girl who got killed was tormenting you. Huh? No, she wasn't just tormenting you. She was seriously making your life a living hell. That bitch was in your photography club back in middle school, right? She was probably just jealous of your talent, so she... I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you told me, none of this would have happened. Girlie, don't tell me you... That bitch thought she could do anything she wanted because of her family's influence. And I just couldn't stand it anymore. You know, at first, I tried to talk to her. But that bitch started talking shit about how she'd target me next time, so... I felt
a sudden rage, and before I knew it, I was choking her. And then she lost consciousness, but things would have been worse if she woke up, so that's why I had to do something about it. It's not my fault. Or yours.
No, it is your fault.
It's all her fault. Girlie!
I think we need to pull a Kyoko real quick. I think we need to check the pants of the dead body. That bitch. Girlie, was it? Or it is she was with her on the day of the incident. I like how they letter numbered him after all the girls, even though he's Guy. But he's Guy F.
Interesting.
Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? What the hell is this photo? This vase is... Could it be? The sound of breaking glass was actually this? If it wasn't, why did she try to secretly get rid of this? That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister? Huh? Looks like I need to go ask her a few questions. And if that bitch really did that, I will never forgive her. Oh gosh, okay. So now the game is figuring out who's who.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Looks like this is the end. Okay, so girl B is probably Hiyoko. Girl A is probably Mikan because of the whole I really like bullying girl A thing. And that's the only person she bullied the whole time, really. And that's literally their relationship. So those two are probably that. Girl D and girl E, I'm not sure on. I need to look at everyone. So
One took photos, the other had their swimsuit stolen.
all the girls.
Girl C was kind of just around as well.
Yeah. One of them's Mahiru. But I'm not actually sure now if the one who was killed is Mahiru or not. I feel like... Gosh. I'm not sure. I mean, it's either Ibuki, Peko, or Sonya, because that's kind of like the little clique there, right? It was like... Mikan, Ibuki, Peko, Sonya, they were all the ones, and Chiaki got pulled into it as well, but they were all the ones who were going to go to the beach. Oh no, Akane was in there as well.
Yeah, it was all the girls.
I don't really feel like any of those would have been Akane though, just because of the way they were talking. None of them were as frank as Akane.
And then what about the dead girl and Guy F?
Yeah. Well, considering what we know, the two guys who have been around who have been kind of sus are Fuyuhiko and Gundam. Now, considering the dialogue that was given, I'm more inclined to think it was Fuyuhiko.
Why?
Because, well, you know, just a hunch. But also, he did go to he went to the beach. Earlier when we were in the diner and all the girls were coming in their awesome, cool, amazing swimsuits. Fuyuhiko, we saw him. He went over to the beach, and then I don't remember if we saw him come back or not.
Spin the chessboard around a little bit.
We saw Hyoko come back from the beach crying.
If Guy F is Fuyuhiko, that makes the dead girl what? The first dead girl in the game.
The first dead girl in the game is his sister.
Okay.
But we don't know anything. He doesn't have a relation on the island, does he?
Not that we're aware of.
Not that we're
They
aware
did
of.
also say that the girl had an influential family.
Which would lean us to probably Sonia, of all people. Or Byakuya.
Or Fuyuhiko.
Oh, well, yeah, no, yeah, that would be true, yeah.
Yeah. And his little sister and girl D were in photography, whatever, club together in middle school.
So is this a case of something happened to his little sister outside of the game? Or is it something that happened in the... But the only person that's died before this is Byakuya, so that doesn't really make sense. If that's the case. Well, I mean...
I'd say this was the academy they all attended.
Hope's Peak. And again, it shows us a picture of Hope's Peak in the title screen, implying that this is actually about Hope's Peak. But that would mean that Fuyuhiko, like, has memories of what happened at Hope's Peak.
Or maybe that's what the point of this game was.
Or maybe that's what the point of the game was.
But then the biggest question of all, though, is still, if that's the case, who's girl E?
Who's girl E? Yes, because that would make... Well...
Because she's the
that
one
would make
who
girl...
done it.
Yeah, that... Well, that would make girl D Mahiru. Because of the photography stuff. So who... I would think, based on what's happened, that the one who would be close to Mahiru would be like, I wanted to do it for you, would have been Hyoko, but I don't think it's Hyoko because I think Hyoko's girl B, which implies that one of these chicks secretly... Well, no, if this all took place at Hope's Peak, then I guess it doesn't matter, because they could have been friends then. So that's not necessarily... Okay, that necessarily doesn't matter then. Well then, I mean, I guess I can't really make connections based off of social links, because the social links have been completely reforged.
Yep.
And scrambled around. Okay then. That's a good start, though. That's a good start.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're getting some pieces.
Looks like this is the end.
That's right.
That's the Truth Edition. The incident's first day and third day are depicted in it.
Yep.
Yep. Now you've filled in all 4 events from the first day to the 4th day.
Hey, Chiaki. What do you think of the characters in this game?
I'm gonna cry if they just say exactly what we just said. Okay. You mean like Girl A and Girl B? Their names make no sense, and they have no romantic chemistry either.
No, not that.
See?
While you were talking, looks like the ending staff roll started.
Staff roll?
Perhaps.
You should be able to find out what you want to know if you look at it.
I swear
Probably.
if the credits are just like, Girl A is Mikan.
Yeah.
What I want to know is on this staff roll? They wouldn't do that because that would like literally reveal who the killer was.
Please,
I guess
more
it
just
wouldn't.
Monokuma.
I guess it wouldn't, but it would definitely implicate certain people. Sound. Cast. Sumiki, Koizumi, Hyoko, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu. Okay.
That does narrow it down, but it doesn't give it away.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily point to anyone in particular, but it narrows it down. And it gives us a prime list. Wait, okay. Now I gotta go back. That's the... I gotta do it again. Okay. No Saionji. Koizumi. Sumiki. Did we see Miyoda? We saw Miyoda, right?
Yep.
Kuzuryu, and then obviously the sibling. And then... Was there another one? 1, 2, 3, 4... Am I crazy?
I think so.
There were 2 Kuzuryus. There was Koizumi, Sumiki, Miyoda.
Oh, there was a Hyoko on there.
Was there?
Yep.
Okay. I was looking for Saionji. Did I just completely miss that there was a Saionji, or was it Hyoko?
It was straight up Hyoko.
Oh, okay. That's weird that it did all the other names like
And
that.
it was
and just did her
also,
as Hyoko.
did we already get Sato? Sato. Yeah.
Do we have a Sato? I didn't think we had a Sato here.
Doesn't look like it. But that was in the cast list.
Okay. Okay. Wait! Just now!
See?
Didn't I tell you? What you want to know is going to be on there.
Miracle!
Yay! Congrats! Miracle congratulations! You have finally beaten Twilight Syndrome Murder Case.
So anyone who would have played this, the only people it would have mattered for would have really been the people involved in that at Hope's Peak, because that could have been the only thing that would have given any of them motivation to kill someone else. And really only, like, Fuyuhiko out of all of that. Or, I suppose... Well, I don't know. Okay. I don't...
Yeah. Now that you guys have played this game through to the end, you should already know. That's right! That game is a non-fiction game based on an actual past incident.
What? Is that true?
By the way...
Nope.
Non-fiction means an original story based on historical fact or records.
Yeah, no, we get that part. Hey, answer my question!
Phew.
But even if this is non-fiction, you guys probably don't remember it. Well, that can't be helped. The school life you no longer remember is the setting for this story.
Our school life.
Isn't that wonderful?
At any rate, congratulations! Now then, as for the ending prize that I'm supposed to give you as a reward for clearing the game, I won't give it to you.
What? Ending prize?
There was only one ending prize, and I already gave it to the first person who beat it.
Okay, that's actually important. Thank you for telling me that.
Too bad.
How disappointing.
Search everyone's cottages now! Did you say ending prize?
Like, I was told the same thing when I beat it too.
Okay, so neither of us were the first people who beat it, and presumably Chiaki beat it before Nagito beat it, which means he probably didn't get it either. Which means it was someone else who did it before all of us.
Aww.
Man, I was too late. If I'd known something like this was gonna happen, I would have played the game sooner.
No, this is good, Chiaki. This is good for us. Ending prize has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. But the ending prize isn't the problem. It's what Monokuma said earlier. He mentioned how he used our school life as the setting of the game. Just as I thought. So it's connected to that this time, too. But is it really? Is it really true? We were already living our school lives, and our memories were completely taken. Is something that crazy actually possible? It's happened once. Then, what did they do to us?
You...
It looks like there's something on your mind.
Huh?
perhaps...
Monokuma probably said the same thing to everyone else who's beaten this game. That this game is non-fiction. That it's the missing link that existed in our forgotten school memories.
So, do you believe it? Do you really believe our memories were taken?
I don't know, but instead of thinking about that right now, we gotta focus on solving this mystery first. Whether we believe it's the motive or not, it's clear that a murder did occur.
If that's the case, then I need to question them directly. If I do that, I might be able to learn something.
You're talking about the people whose characters appear in the game, right? Then I'll go too.
Yay! We're gonna do detective fair! That's right. If I get some information from them, I might find out about something. about the mystery behind Mahiru's death, and about whether this game is true or not. And if we really had our school memories taken away.
Hey, hey.
Then let's hurry and ask the others. And while you're at it, ask them how it feels to be characters in the game.
Well,
Leave it to me.
Also, if you want to gather your thoughts about the content of the game, talk to me anytime.
I see. Thanks. That's a huge help. I don't know where they are right now, but we won't learn anything if we just stand here. Alright. Let's go.
Who's up first?
Well, let's
Hello
hit...
there.
Okay, well. Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. Dude, you just left the park and stood at the entrance the whole time, didn't you?
Bro, the way he just faded in. Hello there. This is the funniest thing ever to me.
We meet again. The timing's too perfect. You were waiting here, weren't you?
You caught me?
So you caught me? Wouldn't it be best if we traveled together? If you've beaten the game, we must think similarly, right?
Man,
No. Maybe I'm being a little too conceited. A guy like me, thinking similarly to you guys? Shut up, goofy It's okay. Just make your point.
well,
There was an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet up there. Them?
you don't know?
Why, the characters who appear in Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, of course. Oh, he's got it all figured out. The girls must be busy with their investigations, too. It'd be a waste of time if we both questioned them, no?
Bye now.
If you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. I don't want to go with him, Chiaki. What should we do?
I guess the only thing we can do is go.
I guess you're right. Hi, Uncle. Get to that airport. Wrong way. Level 34.
Whoop.
Jockey?
Hey, hey.
Apparently everyone's gathered at the airport on the first island. To solve this case, we need to get information from them. From the girls who you believe to be characters in the game.
Okay.
2.
I am going to do a pet check. I'm sure it's not even close to what we need it to be, but I just want to make sure. Okay, he's got 1.
Yep. Just gotta let it keep going. It's gotta get rank in there.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Don't say the same thing you just said. Hey, Chiaki. Can you give me a summary of that game?
Yep.
A summary of Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, right? First, the characters who appear in it are high school girls, Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, and Girl E. There's also a guy F who appears in the end.
The high school girl who got killed at the beginning, right?
During the game's first day, a murder occurred in the music room when 5 high school girls saw the forensic realized there's the body. I'm just blazing. Don't worry about it. I was trying to initially. I didn't know how long this was gonna go. I was gonna take a drink and I was gonna do like what's that called? Where you do like a puppet show. That
What?
didn't pay off well though. Well, you know they like do a drink, but then they talk through the puppet still. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I was like, I'm just gonna get water all over myself. Anyway. However, they don't want to get involved, so they end up pretending that they didn't see the body. On the second day, the murder case made the newspaper, and an article stated that there was a pervert was the killer. People never found out about the 5 girls, but in fact, Girl Lee had taken pictures of the crime scene. The girls were afraid that they'd be cursed, but Girl Lee got angry and ripped the photos to shreds. Next is the third day. Girl Lee summons Girl E and shows her a certain photo. It's a photo of a piece of a broken vase that was in the classroom next to the crime scene. Girl E gets really upset and throws that photo in the garbage. But Girl E didn't know the guy had recovered the photo.
Well,
And finally, the 4th day. Girl E hears a voice saying, "I'll never forgive you," and dies from a blow to her head with a metal bat.
hey, hey.
That's about it.
Yeah, thanks. That was a big help. Okay, that actually did kind of help me a little bit putting all 4 days together since it'd been a while since we'd seen day 2 and 4.
True.
Alright.
Wait.
The airport. Who is it? We know a couple, but I'm not sure who all of them are. We only got 3? There were 5! There were...
Hajime, over here. Mikan, Ibuki, Hyoko are all here.
Well, I suppose one of them is technically dead, so...
What was that Sato name?
The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miura, Sato, Kuzuryu.
Wow.
I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me.
Sorry.
So unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
What?
Huh? It's okay to be absent? I thought you said we get executed if we didn't come.
Executed?
I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came because you told us that.
Lamau.
Sorry, that was a lie.
Hey! I'm lying!
You tricked us.
What
What the heck?
the? Jeez!
Fine, then I'm leaving.
Wait. Can you wait until we finished our business with you? Right, Hajime? This is like... I'm on the same team as Nagito. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them.
Okay, let's start with the hard hitter. Get a voice out of the way.
That's not fair. I can't believe you actually tricked us so we'd come to this place. I have nothing to say to impudent regular people like you.
Regular, huh? She's right that I might be a regular guy, but I also have an ultimate talent. Or at least I should have one. Okay, great, awesome. Hey, Ibuki. Can I ask you something?
Why, you?
Bring it on.
Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case?
Aw.
Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things.
Guitar!
Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars.
I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy. There was a character like that in the game too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiru?
Huh? You mean that in a perverted way?
No, in a normal way.
Aw.
Dang.
Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was,
Oh!
When I asked Mahiru this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this real disappointing face.
A disappointing face.
I see.
Yeah, but disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with...
Wait.
Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops.
Let's stay focused on Mahiru.
That's totally it!
It turns out, Mahiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She said something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already had plans...
Do you know what she meant by everyone?
Aww.
Nope, I didn't ask.
I see. Mahiru invited Ibuki. Why? Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, Mikan?
No, since we said we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow, and I panic instantly.
Her timid tone. I'm pretty sure the Girl A character was like that too.
Hey.
Anyway, can you tell me about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship with Mahiru?
Well,
I first met her, when we first gathered at the classroom with everyone else. After arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but... Oh, could it be... Didn't Mahiru hate me? That's definitely it.
she doesn't remember anything. But oh wait, that's you.
Even though she hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person.
Huh? Invite?
Mayu invited me this morning.
This morning?
She looked very serious, and she was wondering if we could all meet up so we could discuss something. But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline, because I needed to prepare for that. And when I did, she made this lonely face and said that she'll reschedule for another day. But if I only went with her, this wouldn't have happened.
Mahiru invited Mika. Why?
I see.
Looks like we've obtained some pretty valuable testimonies. Based on that, it seems like Mahiru also beat that game.
Could she have been the first person to beat it, maybe? Why do you know that? Because she beat the game and was then going to be like, hey guys, I want to talk about the stuff that happened in the game because it seems like it may be important to all of us.
You don't know?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who appeared in that game. Just like what we're doing right now.
But still,
But in her case, it was much more serious. Probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game.
That's true.
But I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game.
Well, she was out the same night Hajime went to go play the game, too. That's true. That was unexpected. Nagito? Didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
What? I remember. Anyway, what happened to Mahiru? Did she leave saying she had business to take care of? Huh? Why do you know
Thumbnail.
that?
That was thumbnail.
That was the thumbnail. Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
How mean.
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No, that's wrong.
That's disrespectful towards Mahiru.
Isn't that right?
Wait. I don't know if he's done that before. Did you hear he did the no, that's wrong?
There's no way her feelings would change just because a useless guy like me tempted her. At that time, she was already considering giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push.
It's obvious.
That's all it was. What the heck?
Well,
But more importantly, isn't it better if we listen to... She's being quiet as ever. I'm counting on you, Hyoko.
What the?
hey,
Angry
What happened?
child. If Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in the game, she should have talked to you too, right? And she would have been able to talk to you. Well, Hyoko?
she never talked to me at all.
that's weird.
Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Bye.
So, I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now.
Grab her, quick! Hey, Hyoko! Ignoring my voice, Hyoko ran away as though she were avoiding me. Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. Okay, Dr. Seuss. Yeah, she's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided. Decided?
Now then.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here. So why don't we part ways for now? There's still something I need to investigate.
Bye now.
I'll see you again later. Hey! What the heck is his problem? Even his exit was pushy. Chiaki, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? Oh no.
It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over to Mahiru's cottage first.
Mahiru's cottage.
If she beat that game, it's best if we investigate there, I think.
See?
she might have that.
Oh, the ending prize. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? That's your cue to say yes.
That's what I was thinking, Duke Onklet. I forgot about when he said it in the first trial, but that's the same line as Makoto.
Yup. Which, I mean, we already established they have the same VA.
Same VA, but also the amount of similarities between Makoto
Yeah, there's a
and
lot of
Nagito.
similarities between them, and he probably, I mean, he's the lucky
Ultimate
student.
lucky
He's
student.
also
Their
probably
name
the
is,
ultimate hope because of how much he talks about hope and being like, I love hope, I love hope.
His name is an anagram of Makoto's name, full
Yeah.
name.
See?
Mahiru's cottage. It should be on this side in the very back.
Tomato. The door looks unlocked.
Moving after you're told to be 2/3 rate, so I made sure to be 1 step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too.
Okay. I guess I should go inside.
You can remove one thing from in here, though.
I already know.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that one's not hidden at all. That one.
What? You can't see it.
Compared to my room, the cottage had a somewhat pleasant smell wafting throughout the room. My room
Bro.
stinks. That proves Mahiru was here. Don't say that with Chiaki. Well, Chiaki's here. But she's not coming back.
Then I should
See?
try looking for a naughty book.
What? Why?
Yep.
No, I was only kidding.
Kidding? Are you that kind of person? Jeez. Well, at least I don't feel nervous anymore. Wait. Could that be the reason she said that?
See?
She was thinking of you.
But it looks like we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing on top of the bed.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fan service. It's definitely fan service, Auckland, and there's nothing else about it that could be drawn there. No, not at all. On top of the bed? Step Chiaki. What are we gonna do on the bed?
No.
Whoa! You did not sound happy about that.
That was well timed. What are we gonna do on the bed? No.
We're gonna make Monokuma watch. It's one of those ominous surveillance cameras. Yeah, monitor. Get it out of the way. I'm just making sure. Why would they let me click it? Why would they let me click it if there's no reason?
Joking.
There's a shower room past this point. No, I'm investigating. It feels awkward to go in there. Looks like there's no clues either. The desk with the photos. These photos. Mahiru must have taken them. She probably developed them at the supermarket. Even in this situation, there's a lot of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? The window. Just like my cottage, it has an open design that evokes a feeling of tropical relaxation. There's not much that catches my eye. It's a normal bed, nothing much here. Okay, well, oh no, never mind.
What you're looking for is on top of the bed. Look closely.
I can't help but think she's like talking to him like he's 5.
Yeah. You're being a bit stupid.
There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Hey.
Could it be? This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat that game. What's inside the envelope?
A naughty book.
True.
Let's find out. I turned over the envelope, and what came falling out was a few photos. He likes that. He likes using the photos.
This photo.
Yup. Yup. Dang, what's Ibuki got on? She's got that dang sun bracelet. Look at that. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Kyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. She's got
First day.
I didn't even realize, but I don't know if she has this in her current outfit as well, but Ibuki's got dang femurs on her stockings.
Yeah.
It's just like that game, Danganronpa.
True. Oh, that's me. There was a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture.
Is this the photo she took, which makes Ibuki Girl C? Entrance hall photo has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. And who's Girl E?
Look at this photo, too.
Broken face?
Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day?
As I recall, the broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. That picture's more high def than the one we were looking at. Broken vase photo has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
But still,
This photo is more shocking.
As Chiaki showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. That's Sonya.
No.
Oh no. No, she's got the cheeks, the Fuyuhiko cheeks. Yeah, that's Fuyuhiko's sister. Perhaps Girl E. Is Girl E Sonya?
Oh, it's also me. I keep doing that. They don't have the sprites. The sprites are my cue. This is an actual photo of a dead body.
Are we gonna pull another Celeste and be like, that's not her real name?
Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case.
The ever treacherous music room. The room in which I was given the option to make a choice, and it decided I wasn't allowed to make a choice.
Yeah, music's evil in Danganronpa.
I can't.
Could this be the photo of the first victim?
You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
oh,
Yeah, the one they blamed on a pervert.
Interesting, incorporating characters that aren't part of the main cast. That's new.
Level up.
High school girls crime scene photo has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
And one more. This is the last photo. Dude, it happened again. I'm so sorry. Okay. This is probably the photo of Girl E after she got killed on the fourth day.
Or maybe this is just another case of it was someone who's not a part of the people who are here on the island.
If we go by
Because the
everybody,
name was Sato. And there's no
Yes.
Sato here.
no. But at the same time, we've applied a name to every single person except Girl E.
Yeah.
So Girl E must be Sato.
Yes. Which that leaves us with, is Sato actually one of us, or is it someone who's not here? Is it a situation of someone being like, that's not my real name, or is it just, it's someone who's not involved? This is, oh, that's you. Did you already say that?
I did it.
Okay.
I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game.
see?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This is a photo of Girl E.
So then how does this translate to the motivation for the murder here if there is no Girl E here? Because if Mahiru is Girl D, that doesn't make sense why Fuyuhiko would have murdered her. Because she didn't do anything to his sister.
I don't know. I don't know.
Girl E's crime scene photo has been added to the truth bold section of your handbook. Curiouser and curiouser.
With that, we finished looking at all the photos.
So, based on all these photos,
Yep.
Yeah, it seems pretty clear. This is the ending prize.
this is the ending prize for beating Twilight. And what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean the stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
What's this?
Is there something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope.
Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. What you all did. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. We'll talk then. If he's blaming it for everyone. Okay, well then that really makes it seem like Fuyuhiko did it, but like, that makes it seem too easy, right? That makes it seem way too easy to just be like, oh, Fuyuhiko did it. That's it. Get in the trial.
Wait. Time out.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize.
Wasn't Mahiru, but it was Fuyuhiko, who then was like, here, look at this.
It wasn't Mahiru.
Someone else sent this to Mahiru. And that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. And it should be easy for you guys to figure out who, because there were only 2 same names in the ending credits. So... Mahiru wasn't just lured here by Nagito. She also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played that game, right?
And that's why she was acting all weird. Then, the person who played this game first, this envelope, looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on those clues, okay. I can't think of anyone other than him. Okay, you got it, yep. Ending prize has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bolt section to review it. I don't even need to review it.
Yep, I'm glad we came here to investigate. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue.
Yeah, I agree. But there's still one thing left. Just one more thing.
Yes.
We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru. But, yeah, because it could not actually be Fuyuhiko. It could just be Fuyuhiko was like, I want to know why, or something. And he wanted to figure out why it happened. He didn't actually kill. So it could still be up in the air. There's not much time left. I need to hurry. Okay, I got everything in here, right? Yeah. Do you have anything to say, Jim?
Yep.
I'm glad we came here to investigate. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. Yep.
Hey.
God! Okay, that one was funny. That one was funny, Nagito, because you like did a setup for it with the first one. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, 3rd time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Results? Did you find something?
Bow to me.
I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. What? Whoa. Huh? Just kidding. I was joking. I'm joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually,
Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course. You'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue... What are you gonna do, Chiaki?
I'm going to try to talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything.
Good plan.
So,
I'll leave this to you.
You're the soft one who like talked to him in the last one too and actually managed to get him to talk just a little bit. So you're like maybe the one person who could do it.
Yep.
I trust you. I believe in you.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible. But it might be different with a girl. Just be careful he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
You're so funny. I love you so much, Chiaki.
What? Huh? Did you actually want her to stay? I heard you guys through the walls, you know.
When we were in the old building.
True.
Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now. Let's go. I'll get on ahead to the beach house and wait there.
That's so funny to me. I didn't even think about that, but like, kind of spoilers. But if you had done Chiaki's stuff any other
It wouldn't
chapter,
have lined up.
he wouldn't have been in the room.
That's amazing. Only we have crafted the timeline where he's the cuck. With
Kakito is real.
That's really funny because it makes any time he's like, whoa, you two are kind of cute, much more like,
It's so awesome.
I was listening to you while I was trapped in the old building. Oh.
Oh gosh.
Okay, this one
I like-
should be this way, right? I'm not crazy. 2!
He did it.
I did it, finally. Wait. Wait, no. No, it's this way. It's this. Yeah! Is anyone here at the diner? You.
Little loner loser boy.
Yeah, you haven't been around.
So you have appeared.
I was right. Huh?
What happened?
I
sinner?
already assumed you would come here.
Fine.
There is nothing you can hide from me. The Supreme Overlord who wields the 4 dark devas of destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends
I can see it!
were preoccupied with your infantile beach play.
This is why no one
the
invites you out,
collective
man.
will of the world.
It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. Hey Gundam, someone's dead, you know that, right? That's right. That's it. That's precisely it. I see. So he wanted to be invited too. Awesome. Anyways, let's keep investigating, huh? Let's keep...
Let me just try to go in this door.
Yeah.
Oops.
Now then.
Let's try going inside.
Nagito?
Oh, that's right. You guys don't know. That's...
Yeah.
Whoa! Why the hell are you here?
Hello
Bring
there.
the pink rabbit once again to confess her crimes.
Why, hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
Ugh. This bastard.
You two have arrived at a good time. I have discovered something very terrible.
Why are you so happy? Why? A terrible discovery. Does it have to do with the mask?
Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too.
You too, Mikan?
Yup, this is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point.
Okay. Sonia?
Listen, I have big news. Huge, huge news.
What's the big news?
Remember that Sun Witch Esra Ito mask that was next to Mahiru's body?
Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face.
Listen!
No, that is not correct. That mask was not just used to hide their face.
Then, what was it for?
Well,
Sparkling Justice!
Huh?
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-proposed ally of justice whose name makes her mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly they're a serial killer who only murders other criminals.
that is an order!
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
This Sparkling Justice character. That's the serial killer you were talking about before, right?
Yeah.
It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but
Wow! It is a heroine mask, to be precise. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine!
anyway,
so you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru?
Not again.
Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us?
Let's see. Which murder did that get revealed in last time?
The second murder.
Interesting.
I just didn't think it would be this on the nose. I just didn't. I'm pretty sure.
God damn it.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game.
This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird. But even so, they sure chose something that stands out.
That might be true, but
however,
Though it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
Wait.
as the light of justice
Oh, no.
shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
now you've done it. The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is
It's all
pierced by
voice.
justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice, too.
No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer.
The serial killer might not want to hear that from you.
This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual.
It's Nekomaru. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch? To say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen.
No, it does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they
Oi.
decided to murder Mahiru.
The 17th student.
Or yeah,
17th student. The 16th student hiding somewhere on the island. Watch out for her.
Wow.
Yes.
Sparkling Justice. That's probably not possible.
But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder?
Well, it already happened once.
True.
No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it.
Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. What if it's her? Alright, well. Honestly, if anything would point to it, it would be the timid, weird one, so it would be Mikon. She's gonna sneeze during this next class trial and become a girl boss.
True. The
Anyways.
ultimate killer nurse.
Mikan, you had something to say too, right?
They freak out. Oh, okay. Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So, please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed.
I get it. So, just get on with it.
I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mayu was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mayu didn't suffer.
What does that mean?
Well,
You're about to say she died instantly, aren't you?
There's no doubt that she died instantly.
Her death was instant? And then how did she get on the door? That sounds a little strange. I think I'd better remember that. Was she put there intentionally then? Nikon's autopsy
Alright.
report has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now?
Just tell me.
During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mayu's pocket.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. Okay, so they're trying to frame Hyoko. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Till then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hyoko Sayonji, because she's the one who ran out, and those would be her footprints, but the killer probably put Mahiru on the door so that she would be forced to run out, thus implicating her as being the killer, when in reality the killer could have possibly gotten out through the window if they were a ninja.
If they were a ninja.
This letter!
This letter is real. It would mean Hyoko met up with Mahiru, right?
Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 o'clock p.m., and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then...
Hey!
Oh, that's you.
If we think about what that implies, then... I'm starting to get confused.
And also, we did mention earlier that someone could have hidden in the closet. Okay, so my Hyoko theory, I think, is a bust. I think they're trying to frame Hyoko now. But then the question is, yeah, who's they? If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hyoko? Letter on Mahiru has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay, and then who else? Nagito, maybe, I guess? Hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how were you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Everyone's cottages?
Yep.
I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard did something shady again.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you, probably to look at everyone's shoes. Nagito squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. Yep. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see. So the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right. I wanted to get a sample of everybody's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person. It's gonna be Hyoko's.
Well...
Yup. Okay, yeah. Now I'm like convinced that they're trying to frame Hyoko. To be honest,
The reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
Perhaps.
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprints at the beach house. Yup, there's no mistake. These are Hyoko's footprints. Footprints on the beach has been updated in your handbook. Check the truthful second review. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. Something interesting.
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. That's... They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. It looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who will only eat the same brand even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident. Gummy bag has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Or is it going to be a double bait and switch where it's going to be like, no, she did it and was just very careless. Ding dong bing bong. It's that time.
Get in there.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come
What?
to an end.
That's what this was to you?
Come.
Huh?
Now is the time to fight the decisive battle.
I guess Chiaki and Hajime were walking around together for a while. It's almost like they were on a date.
The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet
Get in my
up
mouth.
in front of Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
I'm still curious as to how the whole bottles of drink thing is going to play into this.
I'll see you soon.
Because, like, that's one of the pieces of evidence right now that I'm like, I have no clue how this plays into it at all.
You'll see. It's actually quite interesting.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it.
Did we already, like, compare him to Bike Cuck? I don't know, because that...
I don't think we did, but that is true. You're so true.
It's, the ultimate happiness in the world went
Yeah.
up, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
the
it
ultimate
doesn't
hope
matter.
wins.
Yep. What he's so excited about?
There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial, where Monokuma is waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go.
As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body.
Duke Honklin made me wheeze.
What?
His most recent chat killed me.
I wasn't sure if I can tell you about the candy, Hajime. I almost chose to eat the candy because it's a hopeful thing to do.
That killed me for a minute. Because at first I thought he was talking as himself, and then I put together who it was. I was like, that's so true.
Oh, destroying the evidence because it's a hopeful thing to do.
I almost ate the candy, Hajime. It tasted really hopeful.
It was...
Don't you think candy tastes like hope too, Hajime?
What the hell are you talking about? What the...
No! Let me go! Help me! He's gonna do something crazy to me! I'll be ruined!
Why you?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita!
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls! What's going on?
This is... What's going on?
Sheesh.
Hiyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hiyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson. Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain!
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time.
Dang, you're making Monokuma curse. That's crazy.
But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko?
We'll hold Hiyoko. You go get Fuyuhiko, Monokuma.
That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off.
Oh no. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? What?
His anger changed his form!
I think that is a perfect place to call the stream.
I
Cause you
was
gotta
gonna
go
let us
soon,
do the
don't you?
elevator. I was gonna let us do the elevator
Well, like, I mean,
and get to the save point.
it's gonna be right there in like 2 seconds. Okay, we can keep going. We can keep going.
I'm right here.
Whoa. Uh-huh. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you.
There's nowhere for me to run anyway. So no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still. Bastard! I'm a Yakuza! Accepting defeat is not an option! Fuyuhiko, what does that mean?
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
You gonna deflate?
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
Is he stuck like that forever now? Is he?
see ya later!
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
That's the spirit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right. I can only... Moving forward is the only option.
You time?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk to everybody.
Yeah, we should. You should be honored.
It's nearly
A mere human
showtime.
such as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end. Okay.
Awesome.
I
believe in you. If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any despair.
alrighty.
I will definitely help you out.
Okay.
I have nothing to do with this.
We'll figure it out, Hyoko, and if you're innocent, you're
Then-
innocent.
Let's go. There's no reason for us to waste time here.
I'm leaning on the side of you being innocent right now, but we're not sure. So
What are you dilly-dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go.
listen.
The truth behind Mahiru's death, sparkling justice may hold the key. No, that just has to be it.
'Cause it's bad.
Let's go. We can't forgive the killer. This class trial stuff again. So this time we gotta figure out who killed Mahiru, huh? I don't get complicated stuff, so I'll leave this to you guys.
fair enough. Don't tell me you want me seeing your panties.
If you don't unleash your power here, where else are you gonna unleash it? Don't you want to avenge Mahiru's death?
The punishment this time is buff Monokuma just beats you to death.
Monokuma changed forms? Color me surprised!
Thank you for being someone
The
to,
only one.
to acknowledge it, Ibuki.
Hey, hey!
Could he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry?
He's a stuffed animal. Right?
Damn it!
I'm not mentally prepared yet. Like, I don't think I'll ever be. But we can't just stand around all day. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Mahiru. Why did Mahiru? This is impossible.
I'm a Yakuza. I won't run or hide. Okay.
Sword time.
Hit it.
Get in my belly. Sonya, watch out! No! Oh! Oh.
You're so evil!
Eek! No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste.
I really don't think it's that bad. It's kind of like an amusement park, really.
It's kind of silly, yeah.
Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. Meow.
I said it before, but again, if you're in there, you're getting a concussion.
Yep. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. As if my heart was a rotten fruit, swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether.
Oh. Aim! Defeat the boring routine!
So,
I've decided to start redecorating! How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway!
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
No, no!
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time?
Are those like cabbages on the floor?
I don't know. To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only...
It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her
Oh, here we go.
is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. Ibuki's getting it. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I would like to save the current progress game. Thank you for asking. Okay.
That'll probably have to do, because I do have some work.
I'm gonna have to do the thing again. I'm gonna have to do the thing again where I go into the trial.
And then leave immediately.
Yeah.
You can set a skill now, though, yeah.
I can! Cheat code! Thank you, Chiaki. My golf wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really need to look at all the past trial stuff.
Now,
Quit!
baby.
Don't listen! This is spoilers!
Shut up! Get out of here! Yeah.
We'll do that next time, everybody.
I'm just gonna save over it just in case, and I'll just check the load. Yeah, it loads good. Okay.
So yeah,
Well.
we'll see you next time, which will be
Investigation
on
over.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So hopefully it won't be very long. We'll remember everything, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And so will you, right?
Hopefully.
It'll be on the test.
It will be on the test. But we'll see you then.
Yeah.
He's got to like go like in 2 minutes, so we're not gonna do what we normally do with the
Yeah,
the
sorry.
big breakdown. Yeah, get